IPOB rubbish Biafra government in exile. Welcome to Biafra News Update. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel for more updates. The news in detail. The Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) has disassociated itself from the purported formation of a Biafra government in exile, stating it is the work of a mischief makers who do not represent the interests of the movement. The group made this clear in a statement signed by its spokesperson, Ima Powerful, on Thursday in Abuja. While distancing itself from Biafra government in exile, the group asserted that it does not endorse or recognize it and would never be part of such a criminal syndicate. IPOB emphasized that the ideology of its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, discipline, non-violence, and moral clarity in Biafra restoration project would never sink to the level of Helsinki-based attention seekers and imposters who declare government in a barbing saloon without the consent of the people. The group remarked that the individual behind such a plot lacks discipline and conviction, adding that Biafra is not a fantasy, a YouTube show, or a plaything for criminals and cowards who take joy in extorting their own people. The statement read, "The attention of the Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) under the supreme leadership of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been drawn to an utterly deranged and disgraceful narrative gaining traction among the intellectually bankrupt, in which cowards and chalants masquerading from foreign comfort zones as so-called freedom fighters seek to compare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to a self-proclaimed content creator and certified coward. Let us state it categorically, anyone foolish or mentally impaired enough to draw such a comparison needs urgent psychiatric intervention. Comparing the indomitable Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has endured extraordinary redemption, solitary confinement, torture, and a 7-year political and legal onslaught, to a coward who publicly denied Biafra in open court is a height of lunacy. Let the record reflect that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu publicly forbade the following acts, all of which were later carried out by the cowardly fraudster now desperately seeking attention. No Biafran should form a government in exile. No Biafran should form an army or armed group. No Biafran currency should be printed or sold. No Biafran identity card should be created. No Biafran passport should be printed or circulated. Yet, these Helsinki-based attention seekers, lacking discipline or ideological clarity, violated every single one of these directives while claiming to fight for Biafra. Biafra is not a fantasy. It is not a YouTube show. It is not a plaything for criminals and cowards who find joy in extorting their own people. How can any sane person declare a government in a barbing saloon in Helsinki without the consent of the people? Is this how revolutions are led? Is this what Biafran republicanism has been reduced to? The group stated that the Nigerian government's inability to sustain any legitimate charge against its leader, despite multiple amendments and desperate media propaganda, was proof that they had a genuine and legitimate cause. Let it be known to all that IPOB has nothing to do with the so-called Biafra government in exile. We are no part of that criminal syndicate. We do not endorse or recognize it. We do not kill, extort, or run rackets in the name of Biafra. The Kenyan High Court has already declared his abduction unconditional, and despite all the torture and manipulation, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains unbroken because he is fighting a just cause. Let the world understand that when the dust settles, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall speak again and the enemies within and without shall be exposed. Biafra is not a hustle. Biafra is not for cowards. Biafra is not content for cliques, the statement added. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like, share and comment on this video. See you on the next one.